Afternoon. Right, park up number 13. Managed to get in a bit of woodland really. Just on the way down towards Glencoe. Got a nice little stream there. Bit of snow on the mountains. Whereas we've tucked ourselves up behind the main road. So it's right out the way. So we're right on like a gravel track. It was on park for the night and I'll chuck it on there. But yeah, you know you ain't getting up your motorhome, that's for sure. You're going to want some all-terrain tyres or 4x4 to get up here. But it's the first time the all-terrain tyres actually worked. Because they're no good on grass, but they're alright on this gravel to get up through here. So we've got from here, we've tucked ourselves, I don't know if you can hear that main road, down in the cars going past. So we've just tucked up here for one night. Cheeky one on the side of the road. Nice little stream. Have a bit of a shower after. Bit of a wash. And might be a nice little walk. I expect that this track just goes up into the forestry because there's a forestry there. But the gate that is left open, and it hasn't been open in a long time because it's all overgrown. So I think we're going to be fine here for one night. And you know, what's the worst that can happen? Just going to get moved on. But it's on park for the night. Someone has stayed here before. It's got one review, and I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to take a chance because this is absolutely beautiful. Oh, there's a couple of streams, a bigger stream there. Oh, you have a plunge bath in that one. Oh, look at that. Coming down. I bet that's completely fresh Scottish water. Have a look, see where this road will take us. Yeah, no one's been up here in a long time. Could have gone even further. Could have gone right up into the sticks, but there is a walk up through here. So I expect there's going to be walkers up there. It's all a bit covert. Well, that's alright. Oh, that water. You like a bit of water, mind? Bit of tissue on the floor. Oh, pair of gloves. So yeah, so there's a walk up over there. I think it's some waterfalls up there. It looks like there's a track that goes up round there. So you are. If they come up that main road and they go up there, they ain't gonna come over here. Ah. Bit of deer scratching going on there. Oh, it's got a bike helmet. If someone's given up on the camp scene. What went wrong? Still tent, there it is. Any body around here, is that? That's what happened to the last people who stayed up in here. Nothing left. Got frightened away. Yeah. Cracking little park up. And the sun's out as well, makes it even better. It's day 13 time, it's going so quick now, it is. So quick. The Glencoe the next 2 days, bit of luck. As long as we're heading towards Glencoe, it doesn't look like that much snow on top of the mountain. Mind you, we're going to go a lot higher. So, probably a different environment going up there. I'll shave my head tonight. Trim this beard. A nice wash in the stream. Yeah. Italian for dinner. Cracker today. What we got? Spinach and ricotta, ravioli, garlic bread. Lovely jubbly. Bit of grated cheese on top. Perfect. Right, let's get camp set. That's me feeling a lot fresher. A little bit of a shower in the stream going on. Shower in the stream, out in the trees. How'd that sound? Feel that a lot better. Ooh. Shaved all whiskers off as well. Make it all nice and fresh. Got a little bit of a spa going on by a lot. Your own personal bath. Sun's out. I ain't gonna say it was hot. It wasn't. It was freezing. Put a little bit of soap on. Get a wash up, freshen up, and get changed into something a bit fresher. Ready to hit the town. What town? Right. Nearly time for dinner. Afternoon. Bright and fresh. Ready to do some dinner. Right. Okay. What we're gonna do? Italian-ish. Look where we're cooking. It's my washing there hanging on the line. Look at that for a view. Right, what we're going to do today is ravioli, spinach, spring onion, nice, and we're going to do some garlic bread and some veg. So let me show you what we got. So, one piece of bread, butter on it. Garlic paste, easy Italian herbs, Himalayan rock salt, pepper, right, and that's ready to go in the oven then. So I'll put that in the oven ready, and then I'll get on with the next bit. Tender vegetables medley. Back to the garlic bread. I forgot to put mozzarella on. And there you have it. Right, this is still day 13. Bit of an update. Last place we pitched up for the night, although I did use park for the night, and there was only one review there. It was going through a closed gate, so it's fair enough. Anyway, the landowner turned up, and he wasn't wound up or anything. He just said, "Look, you just can't stay here," which is fair enough. He was a lovely guy. It was him and his daughter. And I said, look, I'm gonna move. I said, let me have my dinner, and I'll move. He said, he says, I've had that many problems with people parking here. He said, lighting fires and just abusing it. And I said, look, it's fair enough. And I think at one point he was actually gonna let me stay, but I'm gonna move on, because if someone else sees me there and then people think it's all right to park here, it just wasn't worth the conversation. So it was like, no problem, buddy. I'm gonna make a move anyway. Anyway, so I moved down a bit, and I've even found a better place than I was up there. And I ain't just saying that because I was moved on, but this is where I'm like 5 minutes down the road now, and this looks perfect. I don't think anyone else can get down here because it's been really boggy here. There's obviously had other people here at one time, and they've got stuck in the mud up there, but I ain't gonna go down that far. I'm just gonna stay on the gravel path. But oh, what a spot! I tell you what, cracking a bit of fishing here if you get a license by here, wouldn't I? Oh, imagine casting down here. We're gonna have a look at the notice board now and see where if you can fish here. Hey, afternoon. Guess what? We've only gone and blagged ourselves a 24-hour permit for free, because we said we was up here fishing different locations. So I spoke to the guys who give the permits out, and he's a keen fisherman or whatever, and he just said, look, just give it a go. So I said, well, what's in it? He says, it's a big pike in there, and there's some small trout in there. He said, but pike is the one. Now, I didn't bring a lot of blinking pike lures because I didn't think I'd be pike fishing, did I? So I've got a couple of poppers. And he said poppers don't work very well, but I'm going to give it a go anyway. I know you need. I can only fish with what I got. So I'm geared up for trout fishing and sea fishing, but not pike fishing. So I'm going to try it on a popper for a bit, see where it goes, and then I'm going to try and fly it. But just have a look at that. And he said they're in deep water where that river runs into the pike are. So got to give it a go. Got to check the popper down through there and then just see what happens. Right, you're going to have to bear with me on this. So mad as that. 4 fighter jets going past on the one river that I'm fishing that I only just chose to fish it. How friggin' mad is that? Come straight down that valley. Luckily the cameraman was there at the right place at the right time. Well, I'm going to call it a night for the fishing. I haven't had a bite or anything. It doesn't matter though. I know it's corny when you say that it doesn't matter, but no, it didn't. It didn't. I've had such an amazing day. Just, honestly, from the time I got up until I'm packing the rods away now, I'm gonna have a bit of tea and just sit by the river and have a cup of coffee and just chill out. Or a perfect day. Bit of excitement, but I love it. I love it. What a perfect setting. Perfect day. Bit of fishing for free. I keep saying that. On a salmon stretch, just to get the experience. Yeah, should have brought some pike tackle. I might have had a chance instead of one popper. Yeah. Anyway, be kicking myself tonight.